Say hi.
Joseph is a 14-year-old identical twin. He's a freshman in high school. If you ever had twins, you gotta almost decide which one you like most right out of the gate, because as soon as you walk out the door, one goes that way and one goes that way.
Me and my twin are a lot alike, but we're also different at the same time. I like to draw and do some creative art stuff, and I like to run.
Joseph is a really kind, introspective boy. He likes to do creative things.
Sweetest kid you'd ever want to meet.
At the end of 7th grade, Joseph was complaining that his left calf was hurting when he was doing gymnastics. He was doing flips and he thought he landed wrong. So we iced it for a couple days and the swelling didn't go away and it continued to hurt. So then we went to the doctor. She didn't really think anything was wrong, but she sent us for x-rays. And that's when the x-ray technician noticed that something was wrong. So he was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, which is a very rare bone cancer.
Bone and blood arena. Poor kid got a broken leg and cancer for his 13th birthday.
Right. 12 weeks of chemo, his operation to remove his fibula bone. Then once he was recovered for that, another 12 weeks of chemo. And it had also spread to his lungs. So he had to have radiation.
About a 10-month deal from the time we got diagnosed to the time we finished treatment. Got his scan, clean scan, and then his next scan, they found another spot on his lungs.
When we were in clinic one day, they told us that we got a wish.
I only thought that certain kids were able to have a Make-A-Wish. When I found out that I could have one, I was super excited.
I had just associated Make-A-Wish with someone that was dying, so they just assured us, your child is critically ill, but not that, they don't have to be dying to receive a wish.
You sit back and just watch what these kids go through, and they deserve a little something.
Mike from Make-A-Wish, he told Joseph to just shoot for the stars.
I just had this idea of a treehouse because I know I have my own room, but my own space that I can do whatever I want in it.
We were very hesitant saying, oh, do you think they'd even do that? We, didn't want to ask for that much. They just wanted us to gather pictures, and we sent pictures of ideas of what he was interested in.
All of a sudden we have architects working, designing our treehouse and showing us awesome blueprints.
Dream big, because Make-A-Wish can do basically anything.
Nobody's even been in or seen this treehouse yet, but it has already been a gift to our family, and it's not even built yet.
So I was first introduced to this project when we had a meeting with Make-A-Wish Iowa. We heard about a kid named Joseph whose wish was to have a tree house in his backyard. After one meeting, we were all totally committed and ready to get started on the project.
My neighbor, she's very involved with Make-A-Wish, and she invited us to come to it a couple years ago. So the last 2 years, Heartland has sponsored a table, and we wanted to have something to do with the construction industry. And so this was a great fit for us because it was building the tree houses right up our alley there.
He came out and put a drone up, 3D mapped out our backyard.
He got to tell them exactly what color he wanted it.
It was super cool being able to pick everything about it because I'd never gotten to do that before.
He was kind of surprised that he got to wear the boss's cap for the whole thing.
I wanted a skylight, and I wanted to have a big deck where I could sit out on.
I used SketchUp to create a little 3D model of exactly what the treehouse would look like once it was built and how it connected to the ground, how it interacted with the tree in their backyard. We ended up designing a deck that loops around the tree. We've included a desk inside, a loft, so that he can have 2 different levels inside the treehouse. The quality of work is the same as everything we do every single day, and this project is no exception.
To get the project going, we started off by having a meeting. Make-A-Wish, of course, was there, and Shive Hattery, who did the design, and the Carpenters Union, who's providing a lot of the labor and manpower to do the project. And our part was to come in and help with covering material cost, and then also additional support with associates.
So when we got the email and the phone call that came through, it said, hey, we've got something that might be right up your alley, we were all in.
And really, that was our first time that we actually seen the plans. As carpenters, we could actually see, all right, now we know what we're gonna be building.
We're definitely looking forward to interacting with Joseph as the process goes along.
So we invited Joseph's family over to Shive Hattery's office to have an initial design reveal. We wanted to have them get settled, pop the video up on the screen, and spin around our 3D models.
Calling it a treehouse is almost an understatement.
It was like super professional and it just looked like a mini house.
We were just so glad that we were able to bring Joseph's vision to life.
Special smile of genuine excitement.
Right,
Hadn't seen enough of it.
right.
One of our retired instructors, he was kind of the mastermind to get that material list to Home Depot so that way they could start working on getting materials lined up.
It's got siding that is not just a painted wall, it's got quality windows, it's got shingles, it's composite decking. The whole thing is impressive. This is certainly not the treehouse you might have built with your dad over a weekend. It's special.
I think we're ready to start using power tools and laying stuff out and get going.
This volunteer list, we had to get 3, almost 4 more pages to get the volunteers signed up on. We'll probably actually have to turn people away, to be honest with you.
Being able to put it digitally where we can make sure everything's shot into one of the technology aspects we're going to be able to add to this project to make sure it's dialed in exactly how Joseph dreams of.
So there were quite a few people here and they were just digging holes and putting in cement, and it was cool because it's finally getting started and I'm super excited about that.
This project's on a much larger scope, so it was fun to be part of something that has a lot of different people coming together to make something happen.
Everyone's role is valuable on this project, and it's very cool that This Wish brought these groups of people together.
We realize in projects like this, it needs hands on deck. Everybody's really excited. There's a lot of excitement brewing.
It's giving back, innovation, it's quality materials. When you bring all that together, just that marriage between, Make-A-Wish and the Home Depot, makes a project like this possible.
We've got a lot of people that are anxious to show off their skills and maybe improve from their last treehouse build that they did. Bring those skills out and really let them shine on this one.
As a kid growing up, I was building skateboard ramps and tree houses and everything I could get my hands on to especially get up in a tree,
When I was a kid, I had these ideas of grandeur about what my treehouse would be like. And so when I heard about this treehouse project, I was thinking like, man, this kid's gonna come up with something awesome.
I did try to build a treehouse, and I had some great plans. It was probably better in my head than the end outcome.
This is the first treehouse that I've designed. Honestly, never thought I would design a treehouse, being a landscape architect, but this job is so unpredictable sometimes, and you never know what opportunities are gonna fall at your feet.
His brothers have said, well, we can go up there too, can't we? And we tell them, if Joseph invites you, you can.
Special invite only.
Yeah.
Yes, they need a passport to get in. Only sometimes they can get in.
I think Joseph will be over the moon excited to see it. He also is very appreciative to everyone that's putting all this hard work into making something just for him.
No, I'm really excited to see the end product and see his reaction to when he gets to see the treehouse for the first time. That'll be a really cool moment.
Thank you for everyone coming out today. It's been a process with lots of parties involved, and it's much appreciated for everyone to be here. The project has been phenomenal to work on from the get-go. We're really excited to be able to present the actual treehouse to Joseph. This used to just be grass sitting here, and now it's a complete, if you want to call it a treehouse. And Emma made the Joseph's Treehouse logo, which I think is pretty awesome. Also, Joseph, thank you for coming up with such an awesome idea. I know everyone that's been involved is as happy as could be to be involved in this project, so we hope you love it. I know you will.
From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you very much. This is nothing like what I thought it would be, I thought it would be a couple boards nailed into the side with maybe a little platform up top, kind of old school, but this is absolutely incredible. So
Thank you so much to everyone who is a part of this. I really love it. It's more than I ever expected, and I'll love it. I love it.
Thank you very much, folks. We appreciate it. Joseph has been spending much time in there as it was built, but he's never seen it in its final trimmed out thing like it is now, so go have a look. Like it?
Uh-huh. It looks so good.
I think that's a double thumbs up.
Thank you so much. This looks awesome.
It's something that, you know, you'll talk about for a long time, and you go back to the store and you go back to meetings and you go back to, you know, even your family and talk about how it, you know, changed everybody.
We all get caught up in our busy worlds, and to be able to kind of pump the brakes and step back a little bit, how much cooler can it get than to build a clubhouse for somebody that wants it and needs it?
Oh, we made a sign for you, so you can.
Thank you.
I'll let you choose where to hang that if you want to put it on the front or whatever area. So.
Okay, thank you. It symbolizes the journey that I went through to like receive it, because like, wow, I finally get to be in this treehouse, and also I went through so much, and this is just a way of paying it back.
The kindness of so many people getting together to do this for a little boy that's been through a rough time.
It's hard to verbalize exactly what it means.
The love and the community is what it symbolizes to me.
Joseph, from all of us here at Carpenters Local 106, we are so grateful and so blessed that you allowed us to be part of this project with you.
We're so glad that we can fulfill your wish of an awesome treehouse in your backyard.
We had a great time being part of your treehouse build, and just wanted to wish you the best.
I hope you enjoy the treehouse. You're beyond inspiring.
Thank you guys so much for making my dream come true.
It's given him something to look forward to, something to be happy about in a time when he doesn't have a lot to be happy about. So thank you so much.